Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. My internet is pretty janky at the moment. It's been like that for I don't know how long. I don't know what I can do directly to fix it, but I'm kind of hoping that things improve over the coming times. But nonetheless, I was able to complete the first ante, and I'm going to purchase this Arcana pack. Temperance won't give me much. Don't really want to risk one of my glass cards breaking. Yeah, I think I'll just do Temperance. I don't really know what kind of build I want to go for. I said in the last stream that I want whatever hand gets leveled up by the Space Joker to be the hand I'm working for. But I think I may want to try going for a full house build if at all possible. I say as I go into the small blind, and right off the bat, I got me a full house. That was pretty unexpected. But it doesn't get me there. Sadly. Queen for full house. And it actually gets leveled up. Alright then. A promise is a promise. I need to sneeze now. Hold on. Alright. Excuse me. Supernova's been a pretty useful joker to have, because it adds the number of times the poker hand has been played this run to the mult. Hoping for an Earth, but I do not see it. I will, however, take a Saturn, because it upgrades straights, and straights are the less common hand that I've been playing. Well, actually, not that. It's... I have played the straight more often this run. It's just that it hasn't been leveled up yet. I'm out of discards and I do not see any full houses. I'm hoping for a king or a queen here at this point. No king or queen. High card gets upgraded, so there's that. Come on, game. Don't you do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Well, you can level up a pair, but please give me a king or a queen this time. Curse you! Curse you, game. Well, a pair is better than a two pair at this point because it got leveled up. Ay, 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 ay. Well, that definitely could have gone better. But I think you kind of get the idea by this point. Let me go ahead and start a new run. I think I'm gonna give the blue deck a try, because it gives +1 hand for each round. Because we have 5 hands now instead of 4 that we typically have. Can I get a queen out of this? I can. What a rare case of the game giving me what I want. As opposed to the status quo. Seed Money, Jupiter, Pluto, Buffoon Pack, Mega Celestial Pack. I'm gonna see what's in the Buffoon pack. I'm gonna take a Jolly Joker for now, and I'm gonna have to sell it later on. Jolly Joker will give +8 Bolt if played hand contains a pair. Yep, like this. It's gonna take more than that to complete the round, though. Let's see what this 2-pair does. Alright, there we go. Alright, Crazy Joker, Clever Joker. Take a Clever Joker. We'll see what's in this Arcana pack. Devil, Tower, Temperance. Gold cards will give $3 if this card is held in hand at the end of the round. Stone cards will give plus 50 chips. No rank or suit. Temperance, you've seen what that does earlier. I think. I'm gonna take a tower and turn this 6 into a stone card. The Pillar. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. That shouldn't be a problem. Especially not with the cards we were given. Blue Joker, plus 2 chips for each remaining card in deck. Photograph, first played face card gives ×2 Molt when scored. I think I'll take a Celestial pack and hope for anything containing a pair. Mars technically contains a pair, but 4 of a kind is a pretty uncommon hand in poker. I think I'd be better off going for the Saturn for a straight upgrade. Next round, small blind. Oh, come on, game. Okay, got the 2 pair, plus a stone card. Imagine if Shui gifts Sylvanus a copy of GTA 6. Assuming it's available, that would be wild. Okay, there's this Joker that I somehow have yet to discover. Plus 3 discards each round, -1 hand size. I'll take it, just for discovery purposes, and this is a Merry Andy. Plus 3 discards each round, -1 hand size. I could work with the -1 hand size. Can Magician these 2 7s. Turn them into lucky cards. They have a chance of giving you $20 or 20 Molt. Take another random Joker to the moon. I earn an extra $1 of interest for every $5 I have at the end of the round, but I don't even have $5 on me at the moment. Yeah. I'm gonna have to praise the Merry Andy for giving me extra discards at the cost of the hand size. Marble Joker will add 1 stone card to the deck when blind is selected. I don't see why not. Club. All club cards will be debuffed. No stone card included, but whatever. may have to consider leveling up 2-pair at this point. I keep playing it so much. Okay, I think the stream is still doing okay at this point. I just hope it stays that way for the rest of the night. There's no 2-pair here, but I will take a 3-of-a-kind upgrade with Venus. Still no Uranus, which would upgrade 2-pair, but I'll take a high card upgrade with Pluto. Overstock I cannot afford. I might still be able to see it. Not entirely sure about that, though. Still gonna have to definitely sell Jolly Joker at some point for a better Joker. Are these Celestial packs ever gonna give me a Uranus? At this point, I don't think so. What's with that? Ah, jeez Louise. I'll take a flush upgrade, since we've already upgraded the straight once. Overstock is still there, I saw. There's my stone card. Well, one of my stone cards. Many more to be added thanks to the Marble Joker. I was gonna say if need be I could play the 3-of-a-kind if no other 7s show up, but more 7s did in fact show up. And I still have the stone card with me. Got the 20 molt pop-off from this first lucky card. And we're moving right along. I'm gonna take Overstock real quick before I forget. I think this is the last shop where you can purchase the current anti-voucher before it switches to another one after you defeat the boss blind. Arcana pack will contain... If I use the Fool now, then it would give me a Jupiter. I'm thinking about strengthening a few of these cards to increase their rank by 1. Should I? I've only got 3 6s in my deck. I think what I should do is use strength on this lucky 7 and this, oh, what do I do? Tell you what, I'm gonna use the strength on this 9 too to upgrade it to a 10 of hearts. Here we go with the tooth. We're gonna lose $1 for each card played. That's gonna be potentially troubling, but that's almost all the stone cards we have in the deck currently. Whoa. Let me play this hand real quick to see how big a score I can get with it. Okay, that gets us about a quarter of the way there. 2 10s left in the deck, so... I think my best bet would be to try to get another 4 and another king. I'm gonna get rid of one of these stone cards. got another king at least. And another 4. Brilliant. I am going into serious debt, though. Minus $11. Yikes. But we're there, at least. To the moon's not going to be very helpful if I have a negative balance. Just move on to the next round. See what this small blind can do for me. Okay, 2 pair. Almost discarded it. What was I thinking? This 2 pair with a stone card. Okay, that's about halfway. We're not out of the woods yet. Full house. Okay, full house has a... You have feelings to the Hypnofeet trio. What kind of feelings exactly? I cannot afford any of this still. Orbital tag is going to upgrade flush by 3 levels. The poker hand is random every single time you get the orbital tag, should you choose to skip a blind. This is a problem. This is a big problem. I haven't upgraded any of my hands. I am being backed into a serious corner here. I have upgraded high card twice. But even with that, I might not be walking away from this alive. I'm pretty scared right now. Hi, Score Bunny Loquendero 2000. Welcome to the stream. I think this is gonna be it for me. Yeah, there's no way in hell. I was a little over 1,000 points away at least, but that's definitely why I've chosen the blue deck for this run. Ah, man. Maybe I can try the magic deck with the crystal ball voucher redeemed and 2 copies of the Fool. I've had a bit of a roller coaster with this deck in previous times. I've won some, I lost some, but mostly lost, but maybe there's something I can learn while playing with this deck. I hope there is. There's our straight right off the bat. It doesn't quite get me there. This 2 pair should be enough. Keep trying, Cyan. I will definitely keep on trying. Burglar. That's a good one. When blind is selected, gain +3 hands and lose all discards. I am taking that. Terror Merchant, I cannot afford. You have a rough time catching a 7-star Pokemon. I forgot I lost all discards. It's been a really long time since I've played a Pokemon game. I think I spit on my screen. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I played a Pokemon game, but I've never played any of the newer ones, but I think I get what you're talking about. It's a pretty big feat in and of itself. It's a full house right here. That's gonna bring my score way up. $753. That's okay. Superposition. Create a tarot card if poker hand contains an ace and a straight. Must have room. Supernova again. I can't afford both of these with $2 to spare. I think I'm actually gonna buy both of them. I think the Magic deck deals heavily with tarot cards, and I cannot play this unless I don't want it to score, because I gotta play 5 cards. What if I did this? Okay, it got me about a third of the way there. How many times have I played pair? Okay, only once before this run. This is a 2-pair, but playing both of these 10s is gonna jeopardize my chances of getting a straight with an ace in it. But screw it. There's only one more 10 in the deck. But it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm past this blind now. Great. Wasteful, permanently gain +1 discard each round. Mega Buffoon Pack, choose 2 of up to 4 Joker cards. Why not? Square Joker. And we just gotten out of the Psychic too. Space Joker, again. Oops, all 6s. Delayed gratification. I'm kind of torn between the Square Joker, Space Joker, and Oops, all 6s. Actually, you know what I could do? I could choose the Space Joker and Oops, all 6s, because Oops, all 6s is gonna double all listed probabilities, and that means the Space Joker will now have a 2 in 4 chance to upgrade the level of whatever poker hand I play. Need to have a drink of water real quick. So, all in all, that would simplify to a 1 in 2 chance at this point. Can I possibly make a straight if I get a 10 and a 6? Got both a 10 and a 6. Now, will it level up? Yep. Space Joker does its thing. And it did it well. Scholar, played aces, give 20 chips and 4 mult when scored. Seltzer, re-trigger all played cards for the next 10 hands. I'm gonna take the Jumbo Arcana pack. Magician sounds pretty good, given that we have Oops, all 6s on us. Gonna Magician... Actually... I'm I'm gonna Magician the Queen and the Jack. I can use the Fool to get a duplicate of the Magician. Next round, Big Blind. New stream, what did you miss? Not much. It's just that my internet is really, really janky, so I apologize if my stream suddenly cuts out on me again, which I am kind of expecting it to, since it happens about once or twice nearly every day on average. There are some days where the internet just doesn't cut out at all, but that's pretty rare. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep you guys entertained with the games I play. Even if it means sacrificing some of my sanity to do so. Wasteful, I do not want because I have Burglar on me. I'm just gonna go to the mouth. Play only one hand type this round. That is gonna be a bit of a... Oh dear. I just realized I don't have any discards. So whatever hand I play is gonna be the hand type I play for the entire round. At least Full House got upgraded. Oh dear. I'm gonna be hoping for a 5 or a 4 after this. Didn't get it. This time. Oh, I got 3 jacks out of this. I was gonna save the Wheel of Fortune for the end of the round, but turns out it foiled Oops All Sixes. The foil will give plus 50 chips, no matter what kind of hand you play, so that's pretty good. Oh hey, Full House gets upgraded again. Oops All Sixes is doing wonders for us right now. Pareidolia. All cards are considered face cards. I think I'm gonna pass up on that in case a certain boss blind were to come up. No Full House, but I will take... Oh wait. Straights are what I'm going for since I have superposition on me. I had to play Full Houses when going up against the Mouth Blind. And we got another Saturn. That's good. Right, Small Blind. Don't know if I should keep the 10 on me for right now. Actually... I'm gonna try for an ace and a king. I got my ace. I just need the king now. No king. Guess my hands are getting upgraded like crazy thanks to Space Joker and Oops All Sixes. How's the trio going? They are getting ready for tomorrow, being the big Christmas day. They've invited a few of my other OCs for a special Christmas deviation that will be posted at noon tomorrow, Eastern US time. I just need the 4 to complete the straight for superposition to take effect. Maybe... all 4 of my jacks are still in the deck, so there's a chance I could make a straight with an ace being the high and 10 being the low. But it doesn't matter. I got to the required score. Tarot Merchant. Tarot cards appear twice as frequently in the shop. Good thing. Another question, will other people's OCs join the Christmas event this year? No, it's just my OCs. All face cards are drawn face down. That's lame. The drawn face down cards will be revealed as I play them. But it's still annoying when you don't get to know what cards are going to be drawn face down until it's too late. In my humble opinion. Clearance sale would be a nice voucher to redeem because it would give me a 25% discount on everything in the shop. Because, as you can see, the Mega Arcana pack is now $6 as opposed to the usual $8. I did Wheel of Fortune again, and it popped off again. It's only a foil, but it's definitely gonna help. Empress the 4 and 3. In case the face cards were to become debuffed during a future blind. Two pairs getting leveled up again. As is pair. That is a nice thing to see. Don't see any aces, though. But high card does get leveled up again. Yeah, I have almost zero doubt that this is gonna be a winning run. Quite unexpectedly, given that I have a pretty shaky track record with the Magic deck. Let's do Hierophant on this 4 and this 3. Thank you. Justice, Star, Moon. Glass card is a 2 and 4 chance to destroy the card, so no thanks to Justice. And the Star and Moon are just suit-changing tarot cards, so I think I'm gonna skip. Just need an ace and a king and I'll be set. Alright, that's another round out of the way. Give me some good Celestial cards, please. I've yet to upgrade 3 of a kind, surprisingly. 2 pairs at level 4. Flush is also at level 1. I could probably do with another high card upgrade, if I'm not able to make any of the other hands. Mercury for pair, Mars for 4 of a kind, Earth for full house. I'm gonna take the pair upgrade, just cause. Going up against the pillar again. Playing this wouldn't really get me anything. I can, okay, some of the higher cards have lucky on them. Some of the lower cards have bonus and multiplied to them. I think I'm just gonna play this 3 solo. And it gets leveled up, much to my surprise. 9, 10, Jack. That is a straight. But it's not an ace high. So superposition's not gonna do anything. I can go ahead and play this ace. That's definitely a round winner, even though it doesn't get me to the points requirement in just this one hand. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll take the Jumbo Celestial pack. 3 Q&A. If your OC's got voice acting, who will be the actor, and what or who will they sound like? I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't given it a whole lot of thought, but I think that for now, I think it would probably be best to give them the same voices they would have in the anime. The Pokemon anime. Okay, I'm just gonna need a 10 to get the straight I want. That's gonna get me another tarot card, and I got it. 2 of them, one of them being a lucky. And straight gets leveled up once again. I only got a star. It's gonna convert up to 3 selective cards to diamonds if I use it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it since I'm not going for flushes this run. Judgment, Empress, Strength. I'm gonna do an Empress on this 5 and this Ace. So they'll have a bit of a chance to... So they'll have a bit of an influence to the score, regardless. Got me an Ace straight right off the bat. That's nice to see. But it's not enough. A little bit sad. Can go ahead and Empress the 4 and 2, though. I'm looking for a 3 and an Ace at this point. It doesn't matter. Oh man, look at how much money I have. Guess that's what Burglar's purpose is also for. If you're going for a money-based round. If you're going for a money-based run. Supernova and Oops All Sixes sell value is only 2, despite having the foil edition on it. That's kind of bizarre if you ask me. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and Empress this Jack to remove the probability. Even though I have Oops All Sixes on me. We're going up against the plant, and all face cards are gonna be debuffed. Well, if that's so, then maybe I can play this flush to get me somewhere, even though I haven't played it at all this run. Okay, I'm gonna need a 5 at this point. Come on, 5. Where are you? I know you're somewhere in that deck. Free. Alright, there's a 5. I want to say right on time, but I still have 2 hands left, so I guess with the Burglar, I could say that this run is pretty much an upgraded version of the blue deck, minus the discards. Trio, not going for 3 pair, not going for a 3 of a kind. How many of each hand have I played? 7 straights, surprisingly. And 19 high cards. 10 pairs, 8 2 pairs, 3 full houses, 2 flushes, and that's it. Let me go ahead and upgrade full house again with Earth. I see that the Ox is coming up, but we'll get to it when we get to it. I just need a 2 game. If you'll be so kind. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Celestial Pack, you are going to give me a straight. Not really concerned about 4 of a kind, though. And an Arcana Pack. It will contain Temperance. It's only going to give us $9. I don't know if I want to do a Devil and turn one of these cards into gold. I could perhaps try it on the 7 right here. And if I'm not able to get any gold from it, then so be it. Hey. Understandable. I saw a comment from one of my Making New Countries shorts where someone thought I sounded like Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. Do I sound like Squidward at all to you guys? I promise I won't be offended if you answer me honestly. I can take it. Strength Tarot card. I'll take a Uranus to upgrade 2 pair. You don't think I sound like Squidward at all, Bloctavio? I'm relieved to know someone thinks that. Even though I said before that I would take any criticism of my voice and how it sounds like a man, because it's really nothing that I can help at all. Playing a high card will set my money to 0 if I play the... Okay, so my most played hand this run is a high card, and playing a high card will set my money to 0. I can still... do I want to do it, though? Is the question. I've got way too much money. More than I know what to do with at this point, because all these jokers I have up here are pretty good. Especially Burglar and Space Joker and Oops All Sixes together. I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna use the strength on this 7 of diamonds. Turn it into an 8. Two pair is not a high card, and it gets leveled up. But it barely does squat. A jack and a 10 would definitely be helpful here. Crap. It's looking like I am gonna have to play a high card after all. But I won't mind so long as this gold card does something for me at the end. Okay, now all I'm looking for is a jack, and I'll be set. Almost there. Alright, we got the straight that we wanted. As in, it contains an ace. Got $20 to make up for the 164 that we lost. And the gold card popped off. All that gives us a grand total of 33. You thought that when you mentioned sounding like Squidward, it was gonna be... I can't unhear that sound you made similar to Squidward. But you don't think you even sound like him at all? Also, LMAO. I kinda thought that comment was pretty funny at the time, too. I will be honest about that. Tell you what. Do you want me to, like... Do you want me to give my impression of a Squidward laugh at some point in this stream? It's okay if you don't want to, but I will be fine either way. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I'll bet. Okay, I managed to keep the gold card with me this time. Also... Arcana pack. You contain a Wheel of Fortune. I'll activate it after I sell these 2 tarot cards, and... Ha! Nope. And that was with Oops All Sixes, too. The tooth is gonna cause me to lose $1 per card played again. Hoping for a jack, and I got it. Temperance. I will go ahead and use that real quick. I think a 2-pair might finish this off. Gets leveled up, at least. Alright, there we go. $12. And this Celestial pack will contain... I'm gonna upgrade a full house since it's only at level 4. Actually, it's Flush that's the one that's least upgraded. Aside from Straight Flush and 4 of a Kind. Thought it was Full House for a moment. Alright. Going into the tooth. I will lose $1 per card played. Got a straight with an ace in it. Pretty good to see. And straight gets leveled up as well. High Priestess, up to 2 planet cards. Okay, this is what I like seeing. A Saturn and a Pluto for a straight and high card respectively. I would like to see another ace. I got it. Okay, I lost quite a bit of money here, but it doesn't seem all that significant. And that's coming from someone who lost $164 earlier this run. We got a holographic Square Joker. Holographic will add plus 10 molt to whatever hand you play. I'd rather take the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look. Holographic Burglar. At least now you get to see the holographic edition in action. Got Jupiter and Mars. I'm gonna sell the Mars. Oh dear. We're getting the Violet Vessel at the end of this run. Very large blind, score at least 300,000 to earn $8. Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, I do have the heart cards set to Cult of the Lamb theme. The card styles were added to the game as part of something called Friends of Jimbo. Can I get a 4, please? Either a 4 or a king will do. I still want to keep the gold card with me, though. Whatever, since we're past the round score. So, the Friends of Jimbo expansion was added to Balatro, and it features characters from different games on Steam, which include Cult. I can't think of most of them off the top of my head. I'll show you what they are after this run's done. After I defeated the Violet Vessel. I'm gonna need a 3 and an ace and I'll be set. Oh, well, what do you know? Pear did it for me, and I got the gold card, too. Strength I will take. Reroll for Hermit. Joker and Scholar. Hierophant I will buy. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, popped off again. Foil on the Space Joker. Temperance gets me another reroll opportunity. Judgment, Death. Not really looking for too many of the same card right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take on the Violet Vessel. Very large blind. I know that. That barely put a dent in. Good Empress, this Ace and King. Hierophant, this Queen and Jack. And play the Lucky 10 alongside. Oh, boo, it didn't pop off. I was hoping for at least the Molt part of it to pop off, but it didn't. If I don't get any Jack, then I could always use the Strength. Pear gets leveled up again at least. I got a Jack, but no King. Perhaps I can make this Queen into a King and this... Actually, no. There's no way I would be able to make it straight, even if I did use Strength. That is a bummer. At least I'm leveling up high card once again. Okay, so... Strength on this Queen and Jack. King and Queen, they turn into... Ah, it didn't pop off again. I'm a little over halfway there, but I'm getting very concerned. Wheel of Fortune didn't do anything. Oh my gosh. I've only got 2 hands left. Hoping for an ace and a 2. Oh, man. The best hand I can make is a 2-pair. But a high card is far better. Crap. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a straight. I'd have to not care about the gold cards not giving me any money for being in my hand. I think I'm gonna lose this. GG, everyone. Something popped off for the lucky, but it's only the money, but not the mult. And yeah, this is why I hate the Violet Vessel so much. Blind requirement is way too high for me to be comfortable with the kind of jokers I'm used to working with. Oh man, I was pretty close too. I was about almost 3/4 of the way there, save for a couple hundred. But, should I try again? Should I do one more run of Balatro before I move on to the next game I want to play? I'll leave this decision up to you guys. There's a bit of delay between the stream and between the time I'm recording this and when the live feed goes up. How about another game, Cyan? Optional? Okay. It's 8:33 right now where I am, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the next game that I will be playing for this live stream. But first, I'm gonna be taking a little break for a few minutes. When I come back, you'll be seeing what kind of game I want to play, and it's also gonna be a roguelike game, just like Balatro, but the twist is it's also a puzzle game, but you'll get to see what it is as soon as the break is back. Okay? Alright. See you in a few, everybody. Balatro, but Alright, we are back with game number 2 for this stream, Drop Duchy. I've played it last week for my channel, or at least I've posted videos on it last week for my channel, but if you've seen it, you'll know what it is. But this is a game where you place down pieces of land and buildings in a grid, and along the way, you will encounter enemies that you'll have to build up army groups to fight off. I'm trying to find the right words for this. Hold on, it's gonna take me a little while. Because I know that I have a tendency to talk without thinking, and I want to get the words out of my mouth as quickly as possible, and that's what's contributing to my slurring speech. But before we go in, I want to unlock something real quick in the progress tree. I think the Pathfinder's Guild is the only thing we can unlock until the next update. Pathfinder's Guild, after placing a natural terrain piece adjacent to this building, spawn a copy of it, max 1 times per round. Alright, so that was just one of the buildings that you could place down on said grid. I'm gonna start a new run to show you what it's all about. I'm thinking about doing an Ascension run for this stream of one of the currently available factions. Kind of want to make things more interesting, in all honesty. I'm going to be playing with the Duchy, and I get Watchtower, recruit 2 arrows for each plane and 5 for each field and range. Wood Clearer, range 2, turn each forest into a plain and gain 8 wood. Garden, your buildings turn 2 random adjacent plains into fields when placed. Fortified Farm, garrison 10, range 2, turn each plain and range into a field. I've done Ascension runs with the Tribe and the Republic before. You can go ahead and watch videos about that if you want to. They were published not long ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the Ascension run with the Duchy to unlock the new defense bar for it. Alright, so there are going to be some ordeals that I'll have to face to actually unlock the bar. Start the run with minus 30 max defense, which is this game's version of HP. Or I can start the run with 30 missing defense. In combat, increase your group's weaknesses disadvantage to 200%. And so on and so forth. I think what I'm gonna do is enable this to increase my group's weakness disadvantage to 200%. It even shows you what card will be removed if I hover over your deck has 1 less card. I might be able to work with it. Not sure. And I don't use mercenaries a whole lot. So I think I'll have this enabled as well. And with that, let's go ahead and do Tier 1 with the Duchy. Alright. Fortune Teller is gonna remove a category of cards from this run. I don't want to remove fields, because the Duchy is all about fields. I'm instead gonna remove all cards related to mountains, which would be all of this right here. I'm briefly hovering over each and every one of them so you guys can have a chance to pause and see what they're all about. But yeah, let's go ahead and take them out. Where is everybody? Your guess is as good as mine, even though I do see we have 3 viewers in, myself included, because I actually have the stream up on my phone to ensure that the stream goes as smoothly as possible. Now 4. So yeah, this game is a lot like Tetris, but with land pieces and buildings. And you have to use certain military buildings to your advantage to recruit as many troops as possible to defeat the enemies. There's also constellations, too, as you can see right up there. That was added when the tribe was added. Oh gosh. Things are gonna be pretty difficult without the wood clearer. I can tell already. It'll give you certain resources based on what terrain it is. For example, the plain will give you some wheat, which is indicated down here. And the fields will give you more wheat than the plains. And for the forests, if you explore those, you'll get wood. I believe the IntelliSense is making good work out of my explanations. I think that since I am missing the woodcutter with the duchy, thanks to Ascension, I'm going to be taking the wooden fortress. Garrison 10, turn each adjacent forest into a plain, and recruit 3 swords for each. University. Obtain a technology card. So the university will give you passives, which this game calls technologies, that you can use to further boost your run. From the sea... River squares adjacent to the grid border gain 5 gold when explored. Oh, I'd be practically up for a river run with the duchy, but that only will come under the condition that I'm able to get the right cards in the right order. And here we go. So, since this is a hostile region, there are going to be some enemy buildings that you'll have to place down. You can temporarily place them in reserves on the easier difficulties, but the harder difficulties won't even let you do so. So this horse stable is gonna recruit 3 swords for each square between the horse stable and the closest building in its row. If you place them adjacent to the building in its row, then it will recruit no swordsmen for that row. I think I kind of placed the horse stable in a pretty bad spot, to be honest with you. There's our wooden fortress, which is coming at a pretty inopportune time, given that I don't have any forests in this hostile region. But I should be okay without them. Rally point. There we go. Now, this is the combat phase. The combat rules are over here if you want to read them at any point. But it's basically a game of rock, paper, scissors. Swords are strong against arrows. Arrows are strong against axes, and axes are going to be strong against swords. And I'm going to have to be very careful about the disadvantages because of the ordeals I have set myself before this run started. Alright. No need to worry after all. Okay, manor, siege camp, alarm tower are my 3 choices. Let's do a siege camp. It's definitely going to be useful for if the enemies are getting too much for me to handle. So if need be, I can just place it down near some enemy buildings to lower their numbers. I have a lot of wheat on me already. 879. The game calls it food, but I'm calling it wheat. I think that every time you are about to enter a region, you can unlock these slots to add more buildings of yours to your deck. For the Duchy, you can use wheat. For the Republic and the North, I think it's called, you can use gold. With the Order, you'll have to use Crusaders, and for the Tribe, I think it's wood that you gotta use. And you can also upgrade buildings, just as you would in certain roguelike games. But let's see how I do here. So since I have the mercenary camp close enough, it lost some units. Pretty useful to have it around for that purpose. That's another one of their horse stables, so I'm gonna have to place it as close to a building as I can. Like this. Oh man, that's a shipyard they have. Shipyard, recruit 2 axes for each explored river adjacent to the grid border. I am not going to be placing it down at all. Alright, that's all we can do for now. Axes strong against swords. Arrows strong against axes, and we'll finish up with swords. Great. Bridgeways, daily bread, chapel. I kind of want to show off what religion will do, so I think I'm gonna take daily bread. Gain 1 faith for each 8 fields explored. And already it can be upgraded. Twice even. I'm still gonna have to preserve some wheat for if I wanna unlock another slot. But that's gonna be a while off. I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Would you believe that this is the first time I've ever used the newly added undo option in this game? Because it really is. I'm gonna have to use a long piece here, if I can. And it's gonna have to be of planes, too. That's not a long piece, but I do see one coming up in the queue. Gonna place this watchtower here, so the horse stable won't get any extra troops. Okay, that's my wooden fortress. That's my siege camp. And that's their training camp coming up. Wisely use the siege camp to my advantage to remove some troops. And that should about do it. Alright. I placed all 3 military buildings down without knowing I could put one of them in reserve. But that's okay. Alright. Won that battle. So what faith does in this game is that for each faith you have, you gain plus 5% of the resources you have gained this round. So since I have accumulated 5 faith from daily bread, I got 112 wheat. That's just 1 more than the optimal number for me. But I also got 10 wood and 11 gold from everything else I got. Oh, so I got the gold from leftover units. I was about to say, where am I didn't even have rivers. That's what I was about to say. But, watchtower... Okay, I've already got an arrow, an axe, and a sword building. Siege camp doesn't have any garrison, even though it is an axe building. I think I'm gonna skip. If you skip, you gain 50 gold as if you have taken a card and sold it. So that brings my gold total up to 810. And let's get some more wood. And here we arrive at the first of 3 bosses. The wall. Okay, I can go ahead and upgrade any of these cards real quick. Minus the fortified farm since it's already at max level, and daily bread for the same reason. Up by 1 square. And have some of its units reduced as well. So now it's gone up 1 square and it's 180 troops now. If I place any piece above the red point, above the red line where the wall's gonna go, then that is where the wall will go with that many troops. And that's definitely not what you want in a situation like this. Heavily contemplating putting the siege camp right here so I can get some tiles explored. But I don't want to place it adjacent to either of these strategic pavilions at the same time. I think I should be good on arrow troops for the time being. But I got more thanks to the wheat that the fortified farm has come to produce. Okay, wooden fortress, I'm gonna hold for right now. I'll put the siege camp right here. Actually caused the rally point to lose all of its troops. That's pretty nice. That's their wooden fortress, which I will hold. And it looks like that's all I can do. So, back when this game was in demo mode, the wall used to have not any troops at all at its maximum level. But here the minimum level I meant is 30, and that is what we are going to have to deal with. Okay, the rally point lost all its troops, so that's good. I think I'm gonna take these axes in with me, take out all these arrows, take my arrows and drive them up to the wall. And there we go. Okay. Sawmill, rally point, tactical advantage. You also have the option of re-rolling a certain number of times. In earlier updates, each reroll would cost 25 gold, but here you get a certain amount of free rerolls depending on how many cards you have unlocked in the progress tree. I think that for my card selection, I'm gonna do a bridge. Collect 3 gold for each connected river, and at the end of each act, you have a choice to eliminate one of 3 terrains. I usually leave the river because I wouldn't have a lot of things working with the river. But I got the bridge, I got from the sea. I'm actually gonna consider getting rid of the forest. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the forest. Because the Duchy is a faction that works with plains, mainly, and I'm building up towards a pretty good river run right now. Technology that modifies cards. I can get a treadmill crane to make all upgrades easier for buildings. Cheaper, I mean. Alright, so it's gonna cost less resources to upgrade the bridge now. Got enough wheat to get it in there. I'm gonna take out the wooden fortress. And I'm actually gonna sell the wooden fortress since I've removed forests from that last act. And I'm gonna have to get another sword building in here pretty soon. Okay, so the bridge also has a minimum flow of 15. So that means that's how many river tiles are going to have to be connected to the bridge for it to work. What did I almost do? I'm going to have to place the watchtower near plain tiles. Hold the horse stable. Put the watchtower down. That's 28 troops. I'm gonna have to place this piece right down here. And there we go. River's now activated. But, I don't think Siege Camp is gonna reach any of these buildings down here. And I still want to keep the horse stable in reserve for right now. In fact, ever, because it's just gonna be more troops that I'll have to deal with. On the harder difficulties, I'm not gonna have a choice but to place it down. Got a good influx of resources, but let's see how we'll do in battle. 65 arrows into axes. I'm gonna have to drive them into swords, so the axes will be free from type change, and I'll drive them into swords. Or not. But I still won with one troop to spare. Look at that. Can't really cut it any closer to winning a battle without troops. Land expansion. When transforming a zone, 4+ squares include one random adjacent plain or forest. That sounds pretty interesting to have. It would be useful for converting plains into fields, because then the fortified farm would have much more to convert. Tithe would be nice to have, because that would be 5 gold for each faith I gain. I could have gone to that wood depot, but it was a peaceful region in the way. And if you go to a peaceful region, you avoid the enemies, but you reinforce the boss at the end of the act each time. I think what I'm gonna do instead is go to this food depot. You have the option of accepting a gift for free, either 150 or 200 of whatever resources corresponding to the depot, or you can make a trade, sacrifice a fraction of your defense to obtain even more resources. I think I'm too good on wheat right now to risk losing my defense for more of it. Alright. Building card with garrison. Prison. Mighty garrison 25. If an adjacent enemy building has at least 30 soldiers, remove all swords from the prison. That's pretty convenient. This hostile region doesn't have a lot of plains, but I'll make use of what I can of it. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the prison right off the bat. Mighty Garrison 40. Remove all swords if enemy building has 45. I think we should be good for right now. Let's go. Shipyard is what they have, and that's kind of not good. May have to hold that for right now. Problem is, I don't want fortified farms' potential to go to waste. Screw it. But I'm not giving the river castle anything. I'm gonna go here. There's my bridge. Fluvial guard. Place you right over here away from all the water. Now it's an improper bridge, because one of the ends goes into the water. And that's definitely not gonna be good. I think I'm gonna hold this mercenary camp until the end of the round. Alright, Fluvial Guard is losing some troops. I'm gonna have to place all these pieces strategically. Alright, Shipyard's gonna gain troops one last time. Alright, so Prison did not lose its troops. Question is, what do I do? I think this is the best way I can go about this battle. Let's see if it works. Alright, it does. Dispensary, guardhouse, or arrow maker. Okay, I'm already still full on defense, so I don't think I need a dispensary. Let me reroll. How about I get a horse stable of my own? I'll show them what it's like to be me. For sure. I think I'd prefer to go to the hostile region with even terrain types. And I have more than enough wheat to unlock this slot. And we are going. Got an old tower and a stone fortress. Hold the fortified farm for right now. Siege camp is gonna go right here. That's gonna take out a couple of their troops. That's my horse stable. I'll place it right over here. Bridge can go right here, even though it's gonna look ugly. Oh well, we'll find a way. Fortified farm is gonna go here. Outpost, adjacent mountain pieces. It gets wrecked by the siege camp too. Mercenary camp I will hold. There's my watchtower. I got some more terrain pieces as well, for fields. I was about to ask when they were gonna come. I was gonna try to T-spin into there, but it doesn't look possible. That's okay. Not much exploring this round. I meant to place it right below, but I don't think it'll matter. Alright, so I'll do 18 swords into 21 arrows, into axes, then try to take out these swords, into these swords, and into these arrows. There we go! Just 2 more than the optimal number, but more is more. What can I say? Optimizer. I've been doing pretty bad at multi-row explorations lately, so I think I'd be better off upgrading one of these buildings or technologies. The prison I can go ahead and upgrade to level 3. Giving it Mighty Garrison 55 and removal threshold of 60. And why not? I'll upgrade land expansion as well. As for these, I think I'll re-roll. Seminary requires another religious building. Shipyard. That sounds nice. Do I have the wheat to unlock another slot, though? Is the question. Okay, I have quite a few level 1 and level 2 cards. I think I'm gonna do an advanced upgrade to upgrade a level 2 card in my deck. Bridge. As if I didn't have enough gold already. Alright. The only place for us left to go is the fortification. For the fortification fight, you get these 3 war chariots added to your deck. War chariots cannot be rotated or sent to reserve. When placed, turn adjacent plains, forests, and rivers into wasteland and remove 10 from each group that you have garrisoned. That's gonna be a bit troubling, but I can manage. Let's see how we do. It doesn't work on mountains, though, so that's a good thing. Wow. 2 war chariots in a row. They didn't get to remove any troops or turn anything into wasteland, so that's good, at least. Prison is going right over here. Oh, crud! I did not take into account that that was a fortification piece. I can... Okay. I can undo this, but it's only one undo per round, I take it. Alright, I'm gonna be much wiser. Can place it here. Then do this and this. Do that. Siege camp. Yeah, it's not gonna reach the fortification. But oh well. I didn't take that into consideration either. But I got a horse stable coming. Which is mine. It's probably going to be the best spot for it. And here we go with the war chariots again. I don't think it affects fields, though. Does it? Okay, it doesn't. That's nice to know. There's my bridge. I might be able to connect the bridge to these rivers. Yeah, I did. Got 161 gold out of that. And an additional 28 too. Oh, but I did not take into consideration that the bridge is considered a building. Crap. Well, maybe I have enough troops to survive this? Just barely. I won with just one troop left over again. That's pretty crazy, though. Barracks. Recruit 3 swords for each 20 gold earned this round. I will take it. And, I've got a decent number of things working with plains and rivers, so I think I'm gonna leave mountains behind. It's just plains, rivers, and wasteland now. As you can see with the banners here. I think I want to go to the hostile region with more plains than anything else. I'll take lucky finds. Food depot from there. I will accept the gift. And let's go into the hostile region right now. Unlock the slot, get the barracks in. I don't have enough to unlock this final slot to get the shipyard in, too. Let's roll. Might have to get both raider colonies in there and have the siege camp do some of the work. Okay, they lost a few more troops, which is good. Hi, Jeremiah, RK6KE. Welcome to the stream. I did a couple of Balatro runs earlier, and now I'm doing a run of Drop Duchy. Also, I did have a bit of an issue with my live stream suddenly disconnecting earlier, so there's that. Okay, Watchtower coming in at an opportune time. As are all these playing pieces. Yeah, it is extremely complicated for beginners. I first saw Drop Duchy when I saw Gothic Lord UK play it, and I've become kind of obsessed with this game and the updates that the developer has added ever since. Okay, so these are all axes. I couldn't take them out easily. Would that be enough troops to take them all out, though? I think what I should do is this. Convert all of these into arrows and drive them all into axes. There we go. Worked like a charm. Ridgeways, town. I do get the opportunity to complete a quest if I get the town. Explore 3 rows at once when placing the town. I'll take it. I wonder when that's gonna be, though. Would I be better off upgrading a card than any of these? I think I'm gonna upgrade the barracks. I've got way more than enough gold to do whatever I want. Are we allowed to suggest country names in here, or is it reserved to the shorts? I think I'm just gonna reserve the country suggestions to the shorts. Because I'm worried that if I have it enabled in the live stream, then people are just gonna overflow me with name suggestions for future countries. But not very many people show up to my streams anyway, so what's there to lose? It's not a very good position for the fortified farm, but I'm gonna have to work with it. That's an enemy watchtower. Here comes my watchtower as well. Got a great big river blocking my buildings from the watchtower. The enemy watchtower. Stronghold. Recruit 10 arrows for each adjacent empty square or border. I think I could fit this siege camp in, but I'm not sure. Oh, I can. It's only going to work on one building, but if it works, it works. I'm going to have to place the horse stable right here. Barracks can go here. And I can, in fact, place the town right in here. Completing the challenge of townsfolk for exploring 3 rows at once when placing the town. Nice. I can almost definitely bet that I wasn't expecting to complete a challenge at all this live stream. Or any live stream, for that matter. But here I am now. Alright, so horse stable does do something. Alright, so all 4 enemy buildings are placed down. What I'm gonna do first is this. Convert these axes into arrows, drive them into these axes. And I'll take all of these swords and drive them all into these arrows right here. Okay. Royal will at level 2. Noble buildings spawn rivers instead. Or jousting ground. Kind of a difficult choice, but Carpenter. Alright. Thank you for the good luck, Jeremiah. See you next time, hopefully. I think I'd actually be better off upgrading Lucky Finds. Twice, actually. One last hostile region to go, it looks like, before we face off against the dungeon. And not a whole lot to do with my deck. I could take the town out and put the shipyard in. Or better yet, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the bridge out and put the shipyard in. It's only at level 1. How much does it cost to upgrade? I need 135 wood for that. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the wood I need to upgrade shipyard, but maybe I can do. Shipyard gains troops from exploring rivers adjacent to the grid border. Putting it there will give me 2 right off the bat. Fortified farm is a good thing to have down here. Horse stable. Don't really have any good place to put it right now. prison. I think what I'm gonna do is put the horse stable right here, and the prison on top of it. Then I can place this round piece here. I'm gonna be triggering this alarm tower no matter what, am I? I'm just gonna hold it. And hope for the best. More troops for the barracks and the shipyard. Oh, I meant to get one more line explored, but maybe this'll do. Okay, it's not as many troops as last round, so I can safely do this. Okay, 173 arrows left over. Alright. Seminary, strength in numbers, fertile grounds. I think I'm gonna reroll. Fresh troops, regulars, guardhouse. Reroll. Place of arms, spy network, herborist. Reroll. Another barracks. I've already got barracks already. Yeah, right down here. It's at level 3. I can give it another chance. See what I can do with another level 3 barracks. Port, trading fair. I think I'm gonna spend some gold to upgrade a level 2 card. Garden gets upgraded. Alright, and with that, we are heading off to the dungeon. Alright, so with the dungeon, we get bribery. The dungeon gets more military buildings unless you collect enough resources to bribe them. And traps. If you lock a piece in the trap zone, the boss gains an additional 15 units. Okay, so town... Do I want to take town out? It is gonna be useful for if we are unable to get resources through exploration otherwise. Siege Camp isn't gonna do much to reduce the dungeon's troop count. So I think I'm gonna take that out and put my other barracks in. Because I know I'm going to be getting a lot of gold with rivers. I think we are good to go now. Got my shipyard right here ready to go. That's a long piece, and that's a bit of a problem. Okay, there's a plain piece coming. I failed to pay off a bribe, so that means there is the mercenary camp, which I'll hold for now. Prison. You're going over here. think it's time to place this camp right up here. Horse stable. I think I'll place it right here. Okay, and then this river piece can go right up here. Or right down there, rather. I don't know if the gold we pay for bribes is going to apply to the barracks as well, for troop gains. Yes, it does. That was a bit unexpected, but I'll take it. There comes my fortified farm. Gonna place it right here. Wasteland piece going up here. This is gonna be a bit of a puzzle to solve. If I could get another long piece or an L piece... I don't. Will this do? Not quite, so it's gonna have to come down. There are no long pieces coming. But at least I avoided all traps. Even though I got a mercenary camp down here for failing to pay off a bribe. So arrows are definitely going to have to start by taking out these axes. And then from there... say I just pick everything else up and drive it all into the dungeon. This looks winnable. Yep, I've won it. $93 swords left over. I didn't get any faith from exploring all these wheat areas, all these fields, but just like that, we have completed Tier 1 of Ascension with the Duchy, and got a new defense bar for our troubles. I call that a triumph, if I've ever seen one. And, yeah, that's Drop Duchy for ya. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take another few minutes break while I go ahead and use the bathroom. But once I come back, we will be playing our final game for the stream. And the hint I've given you is that it is a side-scrolling shooter. And the other hint I've given before is that it is a game I've played on my channel before, so maybe you'll know what it is, maybe not. But regardless, I will see you all in just a few minutes. But I think I'm ready to take things up a notch. Profile 1 start. So both of the runs that I've done so far, recorded, were on regular difficulty. But now, I think it's time I took things up a notch and did hard difficulty. For players who want more of a challenge, brace yourself. Yeah, you can see the smiley face in the top right corner as an indicator for what difficulty you're playing on. From what I've seen easy difficulty on my own time, it was a little baby face, but in regular difficulty it was a little smiley, but here it's just a kind of a blank expression as a sign that you are gonna have no idea what you'll be getting into until it's too late. But let us go ahead and get this started. Alright. What color platypus do I want to play as? No, not type. I'm gonna be sticking with the F27 platypus. And for the color, I think I'm gonna go for a more unique one and do purple. I did blue last time because I wanted to show that I was really ready to take on the challenges of this game, as opposed to the first time I played it. Purple. You don't see a lot of that color in nature, so I say we go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay, says the announcer. How do I fire? Okay, with space. I just realized that I'm using the WASD keys to move and the spacebar to fire at the same time. That doesn't seem ideal. Oh. One thing... Actually, two things I'm noticing right off the bat. Oh, I can't actually use the arrow keys to move my ship right now. I think you can only change directional keys when playing in single-player mode. But what was I talking about again? I lost my train of thought there for a moment.
Wide shot.
As soon as I get to a point where I can rest for a little bit, I'll regain my train of thought.
Wide shot. Wide shot.
There was a side with an exclamation point and a question mark. That would have been a food weapon had you chose to pick it up.
Fish.
Like with the blue, this one's fish. Otherwise, it would have been the autocannon, which is this game's version of rapid fire. Almost got hit.
Homing missile.
They got homing missiles out of that last star. But anyway, we're at an evaluation. I did want to say that a few things I noticed right off the bat are that the green ships are slightly faster, and the shots are also slightly faster. And they are definitely gonna hurt if you touch them. As in, they'll make you lose a life. And the purple ships you've seen just now that usually shoot only 3 shots in regular difficulty now shoot 5. And it's still spread out. I'm due for another star.
Wide shot.
Oh, look at that. I jinxed it. Couldn't have come at a better time, in my opinion.
Autocannon.
Give me the autocannon. Oh, these red guys are gonna shoot more than 1 shot. That is gonna be a problem if there are a lot of projectiles on screen.
Autocannon.
Oh, I almost ran into that shot right there.
Power down.
Oh, and I ran into one of the shots from the stars. But I got him. I made it through so far with just 1 life lost that I'm aware of. So far, an overall case of slightly harder, but still manageable. But still, I can only imagine what the other harder difficulties are gonna be like. Oh. Getting shot into a corner there. Destroying those orange ships would have gotten me a power-up star. Like this one.
Autocannon. Homing missile.
Don't give me the homing missile. No!
Pulse.
Well, Sonic Pulse does deflect all projectiles, in addition to cause damage to other ships. It's not really ideal, but it can be useful. Oh! Almost got done in there.
Power down.
Oh boy. Oh, alright. You can go.
Autocannon. Autocannon.
I wanted that ship up there. Oh,
Power down.
ah, crap. Oh! I was looking at my phone for just a moment, and I did not notice these guys' shots get faster since last playing normal difficulty. And there are more of them, too. Perfect. I'm gonna have to be very careful here. Ow. I'm missing so many ships on hard difficulty compared to regular.
Autocannon. Power down.
Oh, I ran right into it. Okay, bomb I'll take. Oh,
Autocannon.
I was gonna take the bomb, then the autocannon to have my timer be extended by a fair amount.
Power down.
Oh gosh. There's much more going on in hard difficulty compared to regular. Ah, crap, and I keep running into stuff too.
Wide shot. Rocket.
I think I can do with rockets.
Fireball.
Fireball, it's one of their newer weapons. Oh. I am way too scared to shoot that thing point blank. Okay, I took him down at least. And that's what's gonna matter. I'm getting close to another extra life. It's just gonna depend on how many enemies I end up destroying.
Power down. Homing missile. Autocannon.
In the autocannon. Right, I got the extra life. Okay, I was hoping to take at least one of them out, and I got my hopes granted, and then some. I'm gonna have to take that rocket.
Rockets. Bombs.
That's not missiles, but it's gonna have to do. Phew. Okay, get me that crown. Ooh. My fingers are getting a real workout with this difficulty.
Rockets. Power down.
I got hit by something. And got hit by something else too. Just barely avoided all that. Rockets.
Rockets. Power down.
Here we are at the front of the big train. This is where the fight is the hardest. Oh. I think these shots fire off at different speeds. And at different rates. Ah, there was a ship up there which would have given me a weapon to use against this boss. I can't believe I'm hitting all of those missiles so far. Oh, I almost ran into that missile. That would not have been good. And we got the big train defeated. And surviving missile and the ship.
Homing missile.
They're not getting away from me. Glad I could take those homing missiles from you, good sir. Alright. So that is level 1 down. Just 4 more to go. It's gonna be hard to take out all those enemies in that group. Oh!
Power down.
Oh, man. Alright, safety goggles are officially coming on.
Wide shot. Auto cannon.
Oh yeah, that's much better at taking out those white ships right there. Ooh,
Power down.
almost got hit. Ooh, another close call. Ah, then I got hit by a projectile. we're already at the minefield. Ooh. Wow, their shots are fast. And the projectiles that shoot out from hitting a mine are also faster. No. I know I'm not grabbing as much fruit as I would like, but I'm being extra cautious since this is hard difficulty. Oh my gosh, that ship has lightning now. I thought it only appeared at level 4 and later. On hard difficulty? Oh, evidently not. I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna have to get in between that enemy as much as I can if I know that it's gonna shoot lasers. Electric lasers. Area number 2. Oh, give me that autocannon? No. I think I may end up using one of my credits before the end of this level.
Homing missile.
I'll take a homing missile.
Power down.
There's Saturn in the background. Always quite a sight for sore eyes. Yep.
Wide shot.
Here I go using credit, and bad news. Unlike in regular difficulty,
Power
you
down.
do not get the boosters when using up a credit. So, the default is what you're gonna get going back into the game. Unfortunately.
Autocannon.
Okay, I got the autocannon at least.
Power down. Autocannon.
Okay, I got the autocannon back at least. That's good. What's in this safe?
Power down.
Okay, a lot of coins. Well worth powering down for. Alright. I made it through the area at least. I'm still alive and well as far as credits go. Even though I had to spend one earlier this level. And here we are at the minefield again.
Boxing glove.
We get the boxing glove from that ship I just destroyed. Oh. Go!
Power down.
Oh, whoa! One mistake and my bearings are out of order. I am gonna have to be extra careful here. I got an extra life at least. That was an unexpected surprise. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that mushroom again. Will I from this box? No, just some coins. Oh,
Boxing glove.
okay, I got it. Okay, so the red balloons will cause projectiles to come out just like what will happen if you destroy the mines. So, it would do you well to steer clear from those balloons at all costs.
Power down.
Crap. Give me that safe. Okay, I got the crown back at least.
Fireball.
Fireball. Gonna have to thread the needle between those two red ships. Oh! Thought I was gonna get crushed for a
Power
moment.
down.
Dang it. Dang it. No. Okay, I took one of them out at least, and that's what matters pretty much. Oh! There were some red balloons in there. Oh. Boxing glove.
Boxing glove.
Okay. Got it.
Power down.
Oh, but I lost it thanks to a homing missile. No! Oh. No. Oh, man. Sometimes... Ooh. I thought I was dead there. I should definitely consider not shooting if I absolutely don't need to. I was about to say I haven't seen a red balloon for a while, but I, jinxed it. Whoa, whoa. How am I still alive at this point with this life? Oh. Okay. It's finally destroyed. And no, I am not even gonna bother with that last balloon. It would definitely be disastrous if I were to get hit with one of its projectiles that spread out. I do know it's Japanese, but I don't really know exactly what it's called, other than onigiri, thanks to this game. Oh. You're not getting away from me this time.
Autocannon.
Autocannon, please.
Autocannon.
Extend the autocannon. How oddly generous of you, game.
Autocannon.
Got the autocannon.
Power down.
Rockets.
Rockets.
I might actually end up beating my best score so far on this difficulty. Oh. Almost ran into it. And I got an extra life on top of that. Nice. I got 100% of the major enemies. That's not often heard of. Just had to take a quick sip of water before I continue on. Alright,
Rockets.
time to take on the airship. Hopefully I can keep the rockets all the way through.
Power down.
I didn't. Oh boy. Oh, this is tricky. I don't know how I'm still alive, but I am. But I lost the other extra shot.
Power down.
Oh, man.
Homing missile. Power down.
Okay, the stars are gonna be the only thing separating me from death at this point. At least for the rest of this level. I lost another life.
Donuts.
I got donuts. Got weaponized donuts at my side.
Power down.
Okay, but they were enough to turn the scene less chaotic. Okay, get me some more energy.
Rockets.
Alright, rockets. I'm probably not gonna have a very easy time destroying the boss itself, given what I've seen up to this point. Okay, UFO convoy. Come on! No. Oh. I got cornered there. I'm getting close to destroying it. Ow. There goes another. Oh, man. Oh, man, I am not having a good time with this difficulty so far. I did pick up hearts, though, so maybe they'll help. Not really sure, but I did get a few extra lives already with this credit. And I got one more credit to boot for beating this level. Now we're gonna have to get really serious.
Wide shot.
Wide shot and tailgate are our options for this first part of the level.
Tail gun.
I'm gonna get the tail gun in case those pesky little things decide to annoy me way more than they already are annoying. Plus it also works well against those green ships as well that come up from behind. Ah, we ran right into each other. I'm not gonna risk my bacon for that one. But this one, I'll definitely take. Okay, so the fireball is basically a one-hit kill if I get close to these yellow guys.
Power down.
Ah, shoot. It would definitely be a good idea to not get so close to those numerous pink guys. Or those red guys. Ooh, almost got hit there. I flew right into it. No! Okay, I didn't get run into, so that's good. Oh man, this difficulty is pretty brutal. It's looking like this is the area with the volcano. Yep, it is. Good thing it gives me coins. But I think there's gonna be more debris in hard difficulty than there was in normal. Or regular, as the game calls it. Oh. Yep. Way more debris in the foreground. These fast little red drum things are definitely not helping.
Autocannon.
Okay, I got the autocannon at least. Oh,
Power down.
I lost it. Oh. Oh man, that was way too many rocky projectiles coming from the volcano.
Homing missile.
I got homing missiles. Not my preference, but okay.
Power down.
I was about to say, I'm really gonna have to fight that guy through a volcano? Debris storm? Oh. Pretty much backed into a corner already without the debris. It was the projectile that got me. Alright. I took that guy out at least, finally. 100% major enemies. That's unexpected. Wow. Area 3. Here we go. I wanted that star, but
Boxing glove.
can definitely do with the boxing glove. Come on. Okay. There we go. I got coins in return from one of those ships.
Power down.
Okay, I took most of them out, which is okay.
Rockets.
Rockets.
Power down.
Come on. Want to get that safe? Can I get that safe? No, I cannot.
Fireball. Wide shot.
Okay, wide shot is okay. I don't think I'd want fireball in this kind of situation. I'm gonna have to take out that boat down there. Dang it. Okay, you're now forcing all three of these ships on me. No. Okay, just let that purple guy and green guy go past.
Tail gun.
I wanted the autocannon. I missed that safe again. Okay, maybe the tailgate would be good at taking out these three red ships from... Or make that 4.
Power down.
Oh, man. I am being completely serious when I say I am getting absolutely battered. And just imagine... This is hard difficulty.
Fireball. Power down.
Oh man, it had just got another star too? Though I think it was for homing missiles, so... Not really paying that much mind about it. Oh my gosh. Area 4, and it's definitely not gonna be much easier. If at all. In fact, it's gonna be the opposite of easy.
Wide shot.
Okay, both wide shots, but that's okay.
Power down. Wide shot. Power down.
Okay, autocannon. Definitely preferable to anything else besides rockets. And food items, of course.
Autocannon. Power down.
Oh, man. Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot right now, but there's just way too much going on this screen at once right now. And I'm gonna have to use another credit. Oh, gimme. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take it that whenever I end up using a continue, I'm gonna have to break open a crate to get the boosters that usually come with continuing by default on regular difficulty. Man. Got my obligatory extra life at least. For this credit. Alright. Get me some rockets.
Rocket.
Thank you. There's that yellow submarine. Oh. I would have been cornered by those bigger projectiles.
Power down.
Ah.
Rockets.
Still got an extra shot. Ah.
Power down. Power down.
Oh, man. Come on, have mercy, game. But of course, on hard difficulty, I wouldn't really expect it to have a whole lot of mercy in the first place. I'm gonna go for the tail gun.
Tail gun.
Oh, I just flew right between those two red shots, so... I'm just flying all over the place.
Wide shot. Power down.
Oh. UFO convoy, too. Would have gotten me a star.
Homing missile.
Yeah, it's homing missiles. It's gonna have to do.
Power
Oh!
down.
I flew right into the submarine. And right into the rocket. Oh my gosh. Maybe playing this on hard difficulty was a mistake. Rockets. And I'm at phase 2 now. Quite unexpectedly, but it's got more of these annoying orange guys coming out
Power down.
of its opening.
Rockets. Power down.
Ah. At this point, I'm probably just gonna have to rely on the stars for shielding me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No.
Heart.
Okay, I just at least want to make it to the 4th boss at this point. Given how much hell I've had to go through up until now. Especially with this boss.
Heart.
Okay, I think it's giving me hearts at this point because it's finally taking pity on me, thus allowing me to defeat this boss faster. Yes, Hilbert? You got something to say real quick before this next level begins? Not gonna have a lot of time before that. I'm gonna end up developing a sore throat before long. Alright, level 4. Bring it.
Power down.
Okay, I lost the hearts, but not because of being hit with something. At least.
Wide shot.
There's the low battery warning on my phone. Not gonna be able to look at the chat for much longer.
Power down.
I should have moved. Ay. I'm down to my last continue. Oh. And I lost my other extra shot thing. Come on, get me a star. Thank you.
Wide shot.
I'm saved, at least for now.
Power down.
And I lost it. Typical. Now we're getting to the guy shooting the magenta plasma balls. Ah, crap. I flew right into a UFO. Oh. I do not think I am going to make it to the 4th boss. I know this because I am already down to my last credit, and I didn't even get the shot boosters this time. Okay, I at least got the lightning shot. Oh, man. This is literally hell for me. I'm on Area 2. Still a far cry from the Area 4... from the Area 5 boss that I hope to meet, at least.
Power down.
There goes my protection. Oh, I almost got done in by one of them. Can I? I got the safe, but it's not gonna help with combat purposes. Okay, I'm getting a couple of extra lives at least from this new credit. And there goes my crown. Give me something useful.
Wide shot.
Okay, I got both of the wide shot stars, which should help some. Taking out these little orange enemies.
Auto can wide shot.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go for the wide shot all the way at this point. Oh, give me that one. Thank you.
Power down.
Oh, crap.
Homing missile.
Homing missiles are gonna have to do for now. There's another big magenta enemy. But I am way too close to shoot point blank. Okay. We made it through this area at least. Okay, I got an extra life. We're moving on to Area 3, and I lost the homing missiles, but
Lightning.
I got lightning at least. It's really gonna
Power down.
do a number against these enemies right here. And I lost a life on top of that.
Lightning. Power down.
Oh, man. This is so cruel. It's just mostly projectiles at this point, let's be realistic. I'm down to my last life. Well, bye. Oh. And there they go. I'm doing a bad job at taking all these enemies out now. Couldn't really expect anything
Power down.
else from hard difficulty at this point. I'm probably gonna die again. No! That's it. Game over. Wasn't even able to make it to the fourth boss this time. Oh, man. Let me just get my name up on the leaderboards. Can I actually just type it in? No, I cannot. Just gonna have to do it manually with the arrow keys. Alright. Reach the character limit. Okay, so I got a high score of 174,020. That is a bit less compared to what I was expecting, given that I've played normal difficulty so many times. I have not played easy even once. But it's my first time doing hard difficulty, so I can't really say I expected anything different, in all honesty. But yeah, that was Platypus Hard difficulty. And with that, I think I am going to go ahead and end off the stream here. What a night it's been. I've streamed since 7 o'clock. Got interrupted by a brief internet outage, and then went back in with this stream. I'm definitely gonna have to put an indicator for multiple parts to this stream as soon as I'm done, as soon as I have gone off air. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty glad I decided to do a stream when I did. And I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and give my voice a rest for the rest of the night. Boy. I tell you. That was definitely a night. Getting to live stream on Christmas Eve. So, yeah. That's it for Cyanesque 111 version 1.1.1. I'm gonna be taking a break throughout most of January, and whenever I feel like it, I will see you back here for the start of version 1.1.2. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye-bye. And you have a very Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. The end. Bye-bye.